Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome to another good day with Alex City Travel.
Yeah.
Say good morning to the pyramids, please. It's beautiful to wake up and just to take a look at those magnificent pyramids. Look at that. Beautiful. Do you still remember the significance of the metal bar on top of the Great Pyramid?
Yes.
30 feet of gold.
So it sounds like...
Yeah, it's a lightning round.
Oh.
No.
It was like a century ago when we mentioned this, right? And here you can see the second pyramid with the white hat on top of it. That's right. And here you can see the jewels of the Sahara Desert. And here we take our way to the city of Alexandria. Here we left Cairo and we started the highway to Alexandria. So our drive will be through the Sahara Desert. Our drive will be heading to the northwest of Egypt, heading to that beautiful city of Cleopatra and Mark Antony. You'll love it.
Hello.
When we compared how this one looks like to the other theaters in Middle East area, now we are more like convinced that it might be a concert room to listen to music and concerts rather than a theater. As you can see, it takes the shape like a horseshoe more than being half a circle. So accordingly, people sitting at the two extreme ends of that horseshoe shape step, or every one of these steps, I mean, of the theater, might be looking at the actors at their back, which is no good with the Greek drama. So this was more like to listen rather than to act or to perform. When the dome collapsed, there was a dome there, and when Christians took over, started using this room as a conference room for religious reasons. Therefore, we found some crosses engraved there. We carried on our excavations there until we uncovered the whole entire Roman street, which you can see down there. Look at that. There is a whole Roman street or Roman time street. Here you can tell how deep Alexandria was at that time. Alexandria was that deep. And that managed to lead us to, can you see the limestone buildings there? Mm-hmm. These are lecture rooms of a university. Actually, scholars believe that this was one of the local, like domestic district universities, but personally, you can take it or leave it, I believe that this is a part of the great University of Alexandria. I mean, I can't buy the fact that there was more than one university in such small city at that time. I'm holding the lighthouse on my hand. Look at that, this is the shore and that's the sea down there. The lighthouse was doing its job brilliantly until that earthquake struck that lighthouse. The poor lighthouse kept on shaking. It couldn't resist. It started to collapse, and then finally it collapsed this way. Look at that. When it collapsed, some of the stones were scattered on the shore, and some others were sunken down there in the water of the Mediterranean, right? The ones which were scattered on the shore were collected by a king called Qaitbay, and he used them for building a fortress named after His Majesty, Qaitbay Fortress. So Qaitbay Fortress, which you will see very soon, is built on the same location of the lighthouse by the same stones of the lighthouse. But the ones which were sunken in the water stayed there till like 12 years ago, when we started a campaign of saving them. So we started saving some of these objects. We saved some, we took them out of the water, and these objects which we saved out of the water, or what we call the submerged antiquities, the ones that we took out of the water are the ones which are in front of you. All of them, ladies and gentlemen, are objects of the lighthouse of Alexandria, which was one of the 7 wonders of the world. Now we've got a lot to see.
Other than that, the whole library itself is divided into 11 floors. This is the 5th, so we have 4 floors underneath the ground and 6 above. Main reading area consists of 7 floors, starting right at the bottom of the left-hand side, taking the same shape and color. On your right-hand side, we have around 7 permanent exhibitions, varying from sculptures to paintings, ceramics, Egyptian and Bedouin folklore. By reaching the end of the side to the left, you'll find our Sadat Museum. It's a free of charge museum